Hey everyone, welcome back to Ease, the Open Felghana, where last time we went and explored the Ilburn's ruins looking for Father Pierre. We also found Chester, which we won the battle, but we didn't win the war, and we got kicked off a precipice into these lava pits here. So, how exactly are we going to deal with an inescapable fiery pit dungeon? Let's find out. By killing some things here and there. We have two directions we can go immediately from the start. I'm just gonna head to the left. Make sure I get that first. And then we'll check out the right later. But yes, lava kind of spews up from the sides every now and then in specific areas that will do damage. So it's best to kill things as much as possible in order to get like more defense and strength and stuff like that in order to deal with that. But yeah, we're dealing with a fire area, so fire magic, you think it wouldn't really work out that well here, and still useful, but it's not as useful as just swinging your sword around at the moment, so might as well just do that. But yeah, as you can tell, there's pits that we can jump over and maybe fall if we miss. Yes, you actually can fall, so we are going to avoid that from happening, because if we fall here, we're gonna have to deal with a tough set of enemies if we fall down. Nothing really too special, mind you, but they can overwhelm you really quick if we fall down there. So we're not going to deal with that just yet. And we're going to take a look around first. See what we got going on. Maybe we could find some stuff over here. What do we got? We have fire, lava to deal with. So that's a no. We're not going in there just yet because that will hurt. That will hurt. So how about we actually decide to jump down instead? What do we get? We get an area with another jump right over here and a thing that we can kill right here. Takes a lot of damage, but may go down eventually. Looks like we have another pit to fall down, so we might not want to have to deal with that just yet. That's the one with the enemies that do a ton of damage, so I'm gonna avoid that if possible. Can I hit you from here? I can. I'd rather not fall down if I can avoid it. So there's a lot of holes here. On the PC version, you can activate no fall by hitting, I believe it's F2 if you're playing an easier difficulty. And you actually get an achievement for enabling it, so it is kind of worth it to just play the easier difficulties and get that option. On the PSP version, there is an extra button, which is the select button. You can change that to no fall if you choose in the options. I am not going to be using it, though, just because I really don't need it. But, yeah. Not a big deal there, I just don't fall. It's useful. So, loop. And let's see, what do we got on this other side that I avoided earlier? Because I don't want to fall down just yet, if I can avoid it. Loop. So you go down, and then we got a pot right over here. All right, with 500 gold. So let's go down here and deal with those enemies. They will swarm you really, really fast. Like that, you can die really, really quickly. So I'm going to kind of weasel them around, grab everything I can, get this health. Ow, ow, let me grab this, let me grab this, let me grab this. Stop. Okay. We're good. We are good. Let me get over here. They're still chasing me. I'm not gonna bother just yet. Not gonna bother with that one. Let me head over here. Okay. Let's kill an enemy and see if I can get an herb out of it. Without dying would be preferable. Okay, so let me actually block some attacks, please. Okay. And we got the level up, so now that just is extra defense. Would be nice if I had more on me, but I don't, so I can't really get that. We have the opportunity to explore this area, so I might as well take a look at what we got going on over here and just go from there. Okay, and then you died too. There you go. Missed you. That's fine. I missed you too. I'm gonna keep going. So we got a wall here that looks high. You wasted one of my mirror charges. I don't like that. How about you die and you die? Thank you. So we have a door we can't actually do anything with, so let's head away from that for now. We have the fireworm amulet, and let's take a look at what that actually does. Scale from a fireworm allows us wearer to wade through shallow lava unharmed. Okay, so we find shallow lava, which we know just the place. We get back there, use it, or we are using it as an equipment item that fills up our fourth slot. which allows us to just wade through shallow lava. Shallow lava, basically, the word shallow means up to your, like, legs. So, as long as we don't get hit by lava that's, basically, as long as we don't submerge our head in lava, we're fine. So let me head over here, get this. Actually, I don't even need a heal now that I think about it by this way. I'll just go. You don't need a heal. Forgot I had full health. But yeah, if you find yourself under-leveled or under-strengthened, like you managed to get here, you beat Chester. You're stuck because this area you can't leave until you beat it. Kind of stinks, but that save point right there and all the enemies around, you could stick it out for the long haul and just do a bit of grinding. That's pretty much what you're going to have to do in order to get through, which stinks a little bit. But if you manage to get through Chester under-leveled, you probably might be able to just do this area under-leveled too. You're probably good enough for that. But you never know, a couple levels, it wouldn't hurt. I know some people would complain about that, but you know. Levels are levels, numbers are numbers. That's how it always is in these kind of games. So let's move on. Sadly, I'm not really getting much in terms of experience from those enemies, but alright, let's try this way first. Okay, so like I said earlier, shallow lava, right? Shallow lava. Don't submerge head. Is a good thing. So we gotta do some platforming. Whoop, 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 and then staircase. What do we have here? A broadsword. Another good reason not to upgrade the sword from earlier right away, because you get a weapon that's stronger than it. Sadly, it switches us back to our normal armor set, which isn't bad, mind you, but it's kind of stinks that they couldn't like figure out a way to make it not do that. Ah, I just submerged my head. It's fine. That's what I get for trying to attack something in the air. Ow. Don't do that. But yeah, we are now more powerful, which is nice. And definitely useful. So let's head down and see what we got over this way. More enemies to deal with, and we can go through them much more easily just because of that extra strength buff. These enemies here, we were doing like 30 earlier to them, and now we're doing 40 something. It's always nice. Let's see. The experience that we get off these enemies are decently still, so we can probably maybe get a level up or two if we so chose. It would be, ow, it would be nice, but right now, let's see if I can get rid of you and you, thank you. And we'll keep heading down. I missed you. That would have been nice if I hit you, but I missed. Let's go right over here and grab, okay. And grab you. There we go. It's not as useful as money, mind you, but right now money isn't even useful to begin with. Alright. Now you go down too. Alright, with the experience rate being a teeny bit higher, these things are actually pretty useful to maybe grind a level off of. Just gotta avoid not dying in the process. Okay. A little bit further down. These enemies right there, those ones give the most experience, so if you are kind of lacking, getting rid of these things just really quickly just to get that level up. It seems in my best interest, honestly. I think I might do that really quick. Just kind of get that level up. Let's go respawn the enemies really quick just by like doop and doop. And now they're back. And let's get that level up. And some extra money while I'm at it. Get rid of you. Okay. Get my experience rate going higher just a teeny bit. One more time while I do it. So get rid of you, level up, perfect. Now they go down really quickly. Do I still get a decent, yeah, I still do, but I'm not gonna waste time actually grinding that out. I'm just gonna go. All right, so now over here we have a save point. The music didn't stop, mind you, but save points usually do mean something might be coming up, so let's save there as a just in case. Plus, it gives us our health back, so why wouldn't you? Unless you're speedrunning it or something. But yeah, we have a big room that looks like a big arena of a couple spots that we could fall in and submerge our head. We probably don't want to do that. Yeah, let's continue forward. It's funny how this lava could be like bright orange. When you think lava, you think like molten with the rocks and stuff, but this is just like shallow lava. Lava is just really, 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 really warm. I wouldn't say water, mind you, but kind of is there. I almost walked right up that pedestal in order to grab that. The Ventus bracelet. Press the default magic button, which is square, while the thing is equipped. Depending on what you're playing, it's usually C or V or something. If you're playing on the PC version, or if you're using controller, it's usually left base button. After acquiring at least one emerald, press and hold the magic button until the spell is fully charged and released. This will transform Adol into a vicious tornado. Technically, he's not really transforming himself, he's just making the vicious tornado.
So, you've come. It would seem you've acquired 2 of the powers of Genos. I cannot simply allow this to pass uncontested. The blazing jaws of hell itself shall consume you.
All right then. In that case, let's see about getting out of here before the flaming jaws gets rid of us. Those appear to be the flaming jaws, so let's kind of run. Good thing for cutscene immunity. Gillian, the Fire Eater. Or Glean, whatever. It's this thing. It's on fire when it first arrives, so you might want to go out of your way to be in the air when it does that in order to avoid just being toasted. So just kind of spinning and doing that is your best option, but also you might want to pay attention to where it's spawning from and stay as far away as possible because it's lit up when it first spawns, and staying in the air and putting it out with the wind magic is probably your best solution, but it's not always the best. So in order to kill him, obviously you can see I'm attacking its butt. I'm pulling a I need to attack the butt in order to do damage. You don't do damage in the front until you whittle it down. As you're attacking it, you break off sections of it over time. And just doing that will get rid of it. Ow, that hurt. Okay, let me activate this and kind of do a little bit more damage on you. Okay. I missed. Missed again. Let's go over here and wait a little bit. All right. Where are you coming out from? All right, so I'm gonna go down here, kind of wait out his fire a little bit, and then just kind of get in the air, do a little bit of a twisty so I can avoid getting damage from him, and then attack his butt. Break off sections as much as possible. Make sure not to fall in any of the lava sections, because that'll hurt if you do. And stay away from them. Like, just give yourself a little moment. The moment you see him leave you, staying away is probably the best option because you can get hurt by him emerging and submerging. I almost said de-emerging. I forgot what the word was for a second there. He will do damage to you during those times, so you might want to avoid that. All right, can I get another one off before he decides to submerge? Yep. Okay. Whoa. Almost got him. This boss is kind of a pushover if you know how to avoid his attacks. It can get aggravating though, because once you actually get rid of, once you get rid of all the sections on him, he does get harder. He gets like into like a berserk state. So you have to kind of avoid that. Like you gotta whittle him down, and then when you get to that point, yeah, right here is where he's normal right now, but once he decides to go in something, now is where you need to really learn the mastery of using the Ventus bracelet, because when he comes back out, he is going to be on fire all over the place, and you need to put it out with the Ventus bracelet so you don't get burned. Even though you're standing in lava, ow, it makes no sense really, but you know. So let's see if I can get rid of him. Now that he's just ahead, we do kind of a lot more damage than before. Whoa, okay. Ow, I got hit by that. Now we should be able to just get rid of him the moment he pops out. I think this is the best chance I have. So let's just do that a couple times and end it. There we go. Now that he's dead, let's actually go back to the save point and save because boss battles. Okay, moving on. Now that we have the Ventus bracelet, you notice it actually keeps me in the air when I use it. I don't have an emerald to actually be the tornado, as they said earlier, but it actually does allow you to do a decent amount of AoE damage. You get surrounded by things. Hint, hint, you get surrounded by things. There's a lot of little bugs surrounding by things that is definitely easy to level off of if you actually have the Ventus bracelet. So keeping that in mind, you can go back there and get a decent amount of levels. But as you can tell, there is a gap right over here. We use it and we get over here and a red chest gives us our first emerald. So now we can actually charge up and see what that does. Allows us to become the tornado, and we stay in the air much, much longer. Allows us to cross big gaps. So there's a couple spots in the world that we've been that, hey, we could probably use this. And I know of a couple off the top of my head. But right now we're stuck in lava dungeon world land, and we are going to get out of here using the Ventus bracelet. Just gotta make our way all the way back, and I'm probably gonna get a level up on the way there because I'm really, really close to leveling. Get some damage in. I want to keep my experience rate bonus. There we go. There's that level up. And let's continue. Alright, so those enemies earlier, I believe, like Magdraz or something. I forget the module. They're bugs. They're bugs. I have not killed a single one of them, and I'm going to make it a goal to kill a single one of them. But first, let's get out of here. Get rid of Bird. There we go. And make our way forward. Right back over this way. We can hit our save point in the direct beginning if we want to. Which I'm going to actually, just in case because I'm gonna go and try to kill those, I'm just gonna go kill them. I'm gonna get some lethal damage off and see how much experience I can get just by going like, yeah. Look at that experience gauge go. It is so worth it. It is so worth it to come down here and just get a couple levels off of them if you really, really want to. There's 32 of them down here, and it is so worth it just to get like those little extra little bits of experience. You just kind of go, and then you got this thing over here, which is also a decent chunk of experience. But those things give you a lot of experience just from the get-go. So heading back in, maybe fill that up a teeny little bit more. Plus, it's payback because these things wreck you very, very hard. And being able to just do that, see all these things everywhere, they drop so much stuff. It is glorious purpose, and it is awesome. So I'm actually going to get a level up off of them because I really, really want to. I'm level 17. Honestly, that's not bad for now, but the fact that they give me so much experience right now, and the fact that I have 5,000 gold just from killing them, and seeing how quickly it goes up from killing them, it is definitely a decent spot to get a nice chunk of money. Just really, really quickly. It's definitely worth it. Only issue is keeping your experience rate gauge up high enough in order to get like the double experience and all that from them. Because by the time that you get... Actually, no, nope, I lost it. Never mind. I probably don't have it anymore. It is gone. But that's fine. Get most of it back really, really quickly. And thank you. It'd be nice if they dropped herbs as well, just like a heal, but about one more batch of them should do it. If you're playing the PC version and you're looking for achievements, there is an achievement for killing a lot of them. I think it's like 1,000 or 3,000 or 10,000 of them. I don't know. It's a suspiciously high amount. You kill them and you get an achievement for it. It's definitely worth it to do. It really is, because that achievement is one where it's across all playthroughs. So you don't have to worry too much about getting it on your first playthrough. Like it accumulates over time. So if you play this game more than one time, you're probably gonna get it. Although it doesn't really take that much times of entering and re-entering in order to do it, because I'm just gonna do it one more time. Just gonna do it one more time. See how much experience I get from them and see if it's worth it. Because if it's worth it, then I'll just do a cut. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I'm definitely moving on now. I got the experience I'm gonna get. I got a decent chunk of money. I could grind up a couple bits more money here, but I'm gonna get out of this place because lava burns and it's kind of aggravating. So let's get out of lava land. So now we actually can kind of go to the right. Because if we were to head over here earlier, we would have noticed that it would have been a complete dead end and we wouldn't have been able to do anything. But now we can, because we can just get over there. But there is a pitfall over here too, so there's that. I'm gonna avoid falling in that pitfall because I want to get over here in order to get this and get some money. Charge this up one more time and get going for it. There we go. And see what else we got going on. We got this over here, this over here. These annoyances, and we're gonna go. Alright, we got this over here. It looks like we can't get up there, but if we keep that in mind for later, maybe that we could at some point. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's happening. These birds, on the other hand, actually do give a decent amount of experience, and they like to cluster up like the bugs, so they're also a good grind target if you really want to get some levels. But right now, we have another save point, so might as well see what happens if we traverse past this save point. By grabbing this first. Brochure Serum. The Brochure Serum is a consumable item. Why would you not use it? It grants the ability to dash. It is an energy supplement made from the fruit of a sacred tree. We're literally drinking 5-hour energy. Except it's magical 5-hour energy. And we get the ability to dash. Hold the attack button while running. You may be able to you may also elect to enable alternate methods for dashing from the options menu. In this case, we hold the attack button while running, or you can like double tap, depending on which way you have it. Since dashing enables you to move much faster than usual, it's perfect for dodging enemy attacks, getting out of tight spots, or even just reducing travel time. Yes, it's very useful, and I have elected to turn on the option of having it to always dash once able. It's not really that, it's definitely useful, you can do the double tap to dash, but the speed difference is nice enough. But it's not really too much of a detriment having the ability to dash. It doesn't mess you up in any way, shape, or form. So me dashing everywhere once able, totally fine with that. Because you can stop on a dime. It's not a big deal. You can stop on a dime like you always have been able to. It's just now I can move faster around areas, which means that all these areas I went through, I can just get through it double time. But we have silence. What does this silence mean? We'll find out next time Azure plays more Ease the Open Felghana. See you all then.